Morning students, welcome to Computer Application Lab class for first year students. Now I should start from MS Word. So here my Windows is getting started. So as for start button, if you click on the start button, here the search tab is there. You can write MS Word. Okay, now in my list Word 2016 is displayed. Okay, some of your machine it is having also Word 2007. So in my system it is having 2016 version. So select the MS Word 2016 app. Okay, now here you have to select the blank document because first time you have to create a file, so you have to select this blank document. Okay, now see, this is the title bar, this is the menu bar, along with you are having some standard toolbar. These are the toolbars are there, standard toolbar and your formatting toolbar. Okay, so where you are having the bold, italic, underline, that is your formatting toolbar. And this is your working area. This one is your I-beam or cursor. Okay, I-beam. It should be pronounced as I-beam. This is the ruler or margin. Okay. Now here the status bar is displaying the current status regarding your file. Okay, and the zoom is available here also. If you type anything and you want to magnify it, now see. The zoom size is now 172%. So by default this one is your 100. Okay. Now, so first in this working area you are able to write any new data. So because I am right now I am creating a new file. So here I can write any new data. So if I am writing okay, this types of sentence you are able to write. Now I need to make some formatting. Now here the file tab is there. Okay, where new, open, save as, print, these are the options are there. Okay, now home tab is there. Now currently the home tab is active, and if you click in insert tab, then these are the options you will be getting. Go for design tab, here the different designs are there. Layout tab, reference tab, mailing tab. So these are the different tabs are there. Okay, so by default we are working with home, and inside every tab you are having some group like clipboard group and font group, paragraph group, style group, okay, editing group. Clear? Starting from clipboard to editing. So all sorts of tabs are available inside your home tab. Okay, so these are called group that is assigned inside your home tab. Okay, now some common things we have to do, just like I am typing some data. After that, how I should make some formatting. So select the data. Suppose I have to change the font name. Click here. You can select the font. Click here for increase the size. Okay, now if you need to make bold, so suppose I have to make bold for the Pawan only. So select this one, click in B option. Now this one is bold. Okay, and the shortcut key is also there. Control B for bold, Control I for italic, Control U for underline. Now see, if I click in italic, now see, little bit slanting data should be displayed. Okay, if you make it off, it is in normal. Now if you make it as underline, yes, underline is display. Okay, now I have to change the color. So here the color formats are there. Text color is there, field color is there. Okay, so you can change the color also. And if I select this one and click here, that is the text highlight color. Okay, now see, The highlight color is, lots of colors are there. So I am selecting yellow. My text color is this one, and that is called your font color, and text highlight color is your this button. You have to select the color from this button. Okay. Now these are the letter styles are there. Okay. Now move for the alignment. This is the alignment option. So by default this is the left margin and this one is your right margin. Okay. So whatever the data just now I have typed, that is in left align, because this left align is active. Okay. And your shortcut key is Ctrl plus L is there. Now if I click in center, now see the total line is convert to center, because here the left and right margin there, and this data is just center of the left and right margin. Click in right alignment, it is right to align to right. Okay. For justified, some different options are there, and we remember by default the left align is there. Okay. Now after this, suppose I have to use some strike through, then subscript and superscript option. So strike through means what? Suppose just like your biodata form, you are mentioning the sex or gender as male or female. So here also I am writing male/female. Now I have to strike the male. So how I should strike? Select the data. Okay. Then click on strike through. Okay. Now for subscript and superscript, if I have to write a square plus b square like such a manner, so the 2 should be promote to your superscript. So select this 2 and click on your superscript option. Okay. Select the 2, then click on superscript option. Now the data is shifted to superscript. And if you have to write H2O, then 2 should be in subscript. So select the 2, then click on your subscript option. Now see. Okay. Clear? Now some of the things you have to type in a bullets and numbering format. Think about, if someone asks you what are the subject contents are there, whatever the theory papers are there, whatever the practical papers are there, you just write down in number wise manner. So you are writing just like I am having computer application, I am having physics, I am having chemistry, I am having mathematics, like such a manner. Okay. So after typing you can make the numbering format, or before typing also you can make the active of numbering format. So select the data, then simple click on this tab, that is called numbering tab. Okay. So here the format is there, click here, lots of formats are there, you can choose any one, the styles are there. Okay. So I select this 1, 2, 3 as per this style. Okay. Now see, if you need the bullets, so click in bullets option. Now the bullets format should be displayed. Okay. Now for justify alignment, so justify alignment is nothing but the alignment where the paragraph should be evenly distributed to the left and right margin. Okay. Think about, suppose I am writing one paragraph, just haphazardly I am writing something. Okay. But be remember, whenever you are typing anything, in between your data you should put a space. Okay. Now see, here some text are there. Okay. It is a paragraph, so I copy from other place and paste it here. It's a paragraph. Now how this paragraph should be aligned as justified? So select this paragraph. Now if you click in left alignment, all the data is aligned to left. Center, data are centered aligned. Right, data are right aligned. Now see the difference if I click in justify. See the left margin and right margin. This is the right margin, this one is the left margin. These two are properly aligned. Okay. Now go for the other option, just like your insert. So in insert, too many options are there. Okay. just like your word art is there, and your equation can be typed, and clip art is also there, and your symbol is there, picture can be inserted, too many things are there. Here the pictures is there, so you can select from this option also. Okay, and now see, if I go for word art, the different styles are there. You will be selecting any one, and here the text to be typed by you. Okay, clear? So after this you can change the formatting by selecting all this format. Okay, now if you out of this word art, the option is vanish from your screen. When you click here, automatically the format option is display. You can select any other style also. Okay, select this one and select any other style. Clear? So like such a manner, you on your insert option you may go for the picture, okay, text, and equation and symbols are there. Now see, let's next is your go for equation. Now if I have to type an equation, so go for equation option. Here lots of formats are there. You have to select the format. Okay, now click inside that format, then you can put your own value. So instead of x, I have to type a minus of b or plus of b, whatever it may be, that is depend upon you. And n, in case of your n, I have to specify the value as 2. Okay, so delete this n. Like you are able to change the format also. Okay, so first you select the equation format, then you may going on changing the format. So if you need the fraction, so after this, suppose I have to delete all these things, then I have to write fraction option. Inside fraction, lots of styles are there. You can select any style. Then here I am clicking, then I have to write suppose a to the power 2, a square plus b square, and divided by x cube minus y cube. So how I should write? A square. So script should be necessary. So go for script, select this one. Okay, then you have to type the plus symbol, then again script, then go for this format. Okay, and for the below again select script, this one is there, and a minus of script, the format is there. Over, your format is complete. Now put the value here a, and here 2, here b, and here 2, or as per this one x, here q minus of y, then here the q is to be assigned. So I am giving one little bit idea. You can write the topmost equation also by using this equation option from your MS Word word processing software. Okay, and as per symbol also, different predefined symbols are there. Go for this symbol option. Okay, these are the alpha, beta, gamma options are there. You, if you need the more option, click on more symbols. Now see, these are the symbols are there. Now from your list you can select any other symbol also. So go for your wavings, windings. So here lots of symbols are there. Okay, so suppose I have to use this phone symbol. Okay, select this one and click here. Then if you need this symbol, insert, then close. Over. Now increase the size. Select the two things, go for home tab, then increase the size. Now see, this is the symbol I captured from the symbol option. Okay, so which is inside your insert tab. So the step is click in insert tab, click on symbol, then select the symbol. Clear? Now here also the table option is there inside your insert tab. So for table, see how I should create a table. Position your cursor, click on table option. Now here the format is display, so you have to move the mouse. So suppose I need 4 columns and 3 rows, so move the mouse to the 4th column. then down. Okay, now automatically on my screen 4 column and 3 rows are display. Okay, so when you think that this is finalized for me, then you simple click, automatically your table is display. Now here you are able to type the data. So suppose here I am writing name column, then here address is there, then here city is there, and here the pin code is there. Okay, then below this one you may type the data. Suppose Ram, and here the address is there. I am writing suppose Basanti Colony, and city is RKL, pin code is 769012. Like such a manner you can fill the data one by one. Okay, because you are using the table concept. Clear? Now go for again insert option. Here the header and footer are there. Header, footer and page number. Already these three are cover up. So for header and footer you have to click in header option. Then it is showing you the format, which type of format you need. Select any one. Automatically see at the top of my page the cursor is activated to accept the header message. So click here and type anything. Suppose I am writing SKDAB. Okay, SKDAB Government Polytechnic. Clear? And at footer I have to type some other message. So close this one, or you can click on footer option. Okay, so if I close this one, automatically I am coming to the normal form. And we remember in normal form your text is totally activated. Okay, but here my cursor is not to be clicked. Okay, because before of this text the header part is there. So when you click in header or in footer, you are working in header and footer option. On that time your normal text is totally dim. Okay, again I am moving for the footer option. Go for footer, and these are the formats are there. Okay, so select any one. Now see, automatically at the bottom of my page my cursor is moved to bottom of your page. Now see, here I am writing please turn over. Okay, so PTO at the end of the every page it is written. Okay, not at the last of the page. Okay, so P.S.T.O. Clear? Now suppose this is to be aligned in left margin, I have to shift it to right. So again go for where? Go for home tab, the click on right. Clear? Over. Otherwise I can assign the page number also. So now see, I am showing you, if you need the page number, that can be possible. Now again go for insert option, then here the page number is there. Click on page number. Here it asks you, you need to be print at the top of your page, bottom or margin or whatever you may be. Okay, so I am selecting the bottom of the page, and that is in center. So here the center align, left align, right align is there. So I am selecting the center align. Now see, the page number 1 is automatically display. If you have to type the PGNO constant message, so here manually you should write PGNO and put a mark. Okay, and if you have to print in different color, it can be print by selecting and go for home tab, and you can change it. Okay, so this is applicable for my first page only. Over. Now see, I am in first page. If I am continuously typing, so when you going on typing, automatically your data is come to down. Okay, so it is coming to the next page. Now I am in the next page. Now see, in the next page also same SKDB Government Polytechnic is display, because I have set the header. Now go for down. Here the page number is 2, because now I am working with page number 2. Here see, on your status also it is display page number 2 of 2, means total number of pages is 2. Right now you are in page number 2. So if I move to the page number 1, see this one. Now see, page number 1 is there. Clear? So in insert option we are getting all the commands related to your equation, symbol, table, header and footer. Okay, Now the normal thing, bold, italic, underline, as already you are having the idea, and that is inside your home tab. Okay, next we will be going for your mailing option. Okay, so how to create the mail merge? So for this we need a new file. Okay, so now I will be discuss about the mail merge option. So close all this option. Now see, when I close this file, it asks to save me. So if you can click on file option, then click on save option. Okay, so when first time you have click on save option, it asks for the file name. So I have to assign on which drive I have to save. I am selecting the this PC. Here lots of drives are there, C, E and F is there. If I select F drive, it asks me inside F on which folder you want to save. I have to select the folder, write the file name, then click on save option. Okay, so I think that this is not necessary to save, so I skip this file. So when I close, now see this file is open right now. Now here the document 1 is there, that means the file is not saved. Now I don't want to save this file, so click in close. It is asking you for save the file, so don't click in save, click in don't save, because I don't need to save this file. If you think that this file is necessary for you, important for you, then you have to click on save option. Okay, now go for the mail merge. So already I had told you that inside your mail merge you have to create two files. Okay, so that is, one is your data file, another one is your mail merge file. So for data file you have to select the table and specify the rows and columns. So you have to type the data. Suppose I have to send one message to 3 friends. So what is that? The student name or friend name you have to type one by one here only inside your table option. Clear? Table is prepared. Already I have typed the data. Then next step is you have to save the file. Go for file, click in save option, select the this PC, select the drive where you want to save. Suppose I am clicking in F drive, and inside F drive this is the data file, that's why I am writing DT1. This is the file name of data file of my file. Okay, so DT1 is assigned. You may write anything, but be remember the data file name. So it is saved in where? Inside your F drive. Okay, clear? File is saved. Next step is you should close the file. So I am closing the file. Clear? After closing the file, again you have to open another fresh new file. For what purpose? For preparing the letter structure or letter form file or form letter file also. Okay, means your constant message to be typed it here only. Now how you should write? Put a gap. Okay, now see, the XYZ candidate sent one birthday invitation message to all these friends. So here the constant message is this one. So just like you are requested to attend my birthday party to be held on this date. Okay, so like such a manner you may write anything, just like on your schooling format or college format, the amount due notice is to be sent to the students. So the amount due message should be typed here only. Okay, so my letter structure file is prepared. Okay, now the next step is, after typing the data, position the cursor here only, then go for which option? Go for mailing. Okay, so click in mailing. Here the start mail merge option is there. Okay, because already I have typed the letter, so don't click in letter format. If you are not typing the letter, so click on this letter format. Okay, now we have to move for the next option, that is called select recipient. So select recipient means what? From which recipient you are collecting the data. So already I had created the DT1 as my data file. Okay, so from that file I have to receive my data for this letter. So I am clicking in this option. It asks me type a new list or use an existing list, because already I have typed the data, so I have to select use an existing list. So click on this option, go for F drive. Here the DT1 file is there, select this one, click in open. So when you click in open, automatically this one is activated. Previously this one is totally dim, it is not in workable condition. Okay, now your cursor is here. Now click in insert merge field. Now see, name, address and PIN, these three are display on your screen, because now this letter file is linked with which file? The DT1 data file. Click in name, then press enter. Again insert merge field, click add, then enter. Insert merge field, click in PIN. Okay, so like such a manner you can select one by one. And dear, select insert, click in name. Over. The formatting is complete. You can design the letter, depend upon your coloring format. You can go for the home tab and select the data and change the color. Okay, so my mailing option, first you have to select recipient, then you have to go for insert merge field, then you have to go for the finish merge option. So when I click in finish merge, before that I have to save this file. Okay, so this is my letter file, save this VC, then you have to select F drive, and this is the letter file, that's why I am writing LET1, that is DT1 data file, and this one is LET1 for letter file. Save. Over. Now click in finish merge. Okay, remember the 3 steps: select recipient, then insert merge field, then at last finish and merge. So here the 2 options are display, edit individual and print. Okay, so I am not taking the printout right now, so I have to first check whether my total letter is properly prepared or not. So click on edit individual document. So click in this option. It asks you need 1 record, 2 record or all record. So only I am having 3 record, that's why I am selecting all. Okay, so if you are having 100 records or 500 records, that time if you need from 200 to 300, you can specify the position also. Okay, so I have 3 records, so I am selecting in all, then click in OK. Now see, my first candidate name is Ranju, so to Ranju, then the address is display automatically, dear Ranju is display, and the message is display. Okay, and if you goes to the down, the to Pankaj, same thing is display. Okay, to Suman, then the address is changed, pin number is changed, and same message is display. Okay, so like such a manner, with a fraction of second you are able to prepare lots of letter. That is the concept of mail merge. Okay, so by using mail merge concept, we can create lots of record, lots of letters with a fraction of second. Okay, so the concept is related to one data file and related to one letter structure file. So when these 2 files are combined together, merging together, it automatically creates lots of records depend upon your storing of data in data file. Okay, now we will be solve the lab work 6. So what are the questions are there? It contains 7 questions, so we have to execute one by one. Okay, now see, the lab work 6 is, first question is your type the given below data as per given format. Okay, so these are the data are there, you have to type as per required formatting. So just like the operating system in bold letter, and these are in bullets wise. So see, now this is the new file where you should write the operating system and how it should be made. It should be typed in bold and center. Here the bold is there and you make it as center. Click in center alignment. Okay, now next it asks you different OS name, and DOS, Windows, Unix, Linux is to be typed in bullets. Okay, so here different OS, DOS, Windows, Unix, Linux. Okay, now select this one and click on bullets and numbering. Okay, next, then it asks you to type the paragraph, so you have to type the paragraph. Okay, now see, I copy this paragraph and paste it here. Right click, then paste. Okay, now the bullets is there, I have to make it up, click it here only. Clear? Now here the red wavy line is display. Right click, the essential spelling is mistake, so rectify with the selection of new one. Okay, now after question number 1, in question number 2, add the line spacing 2.5 for the above paragraph. Okay, so I have to change the line spacing for this above paragraph. So what is the step? Select the paragraph, go for this paragraph tab, that is inside your home tab. Okay, select this one, and line spacing is 2 is there, 2.5 is there, 1.5 is there, you have to select any one. Okay, then question number 3, type the header message as operating system and footer as page number. Type the header. So what is the procedure? Go for insert tab, go for header group. So now header and footer group is there, so select header, then click it here, type the message. What message it asks you to type? As for header, operating system, then footer, page number. Header as operating system, so here you have to write operating system. Okay, and for footer, so go for footer, then here the page number is there. So you can type the page number here also, or you can click in page number option, bottom is there, page number is there. Now see, page number 1 is display, and manually you can write PGNO also, and you can set the alignment. Okay, by clicking in left, right, center. Okay, now move to the main page. Next question is your 4, type different application software name in numbering format. So application name, just like application software name, Word is there, Excel is there, PowerPoint is there, okay, Access is there. So after typing, you select the data and click on paragraph tab. Okay, so go for paragraph group, and here the 1, 2, 3 formats are there, you select any one. Next, question number 5. So this is the equation you have to solve. Clear? Z equal to x square plus y square and root over of s cube plus y cube, and the A intersection of B not equal to A union of B. Okay, so how you should solve? Same thing, go for where? Insert, then equation. Okay, now choose any formula, because after accepting any formula this design menu will be displayed. Now I have to write Z equal to something. So in case of A, you have to delete it and type Z, then move the pointer here only, then fraction, select this one, go for power. Now the pi r square is there, you remove this one, go for selection the top one, then script, select, then plus, then script, then select. Okay, so like such a manner select the below one, then root over is there. Okay, so radical is there, select this one, select the root over, then inside the root over select the box, then script, select, then plus, script, then select. Over. Now click inside the box x 2 y then square. Over. Now go for this one, x to the power 3 y to the power 3. Over. So here the equation is solved. Now next is symbol. Go for insert, symbol. Here lots of symbols are there, you have to search from this more option. Okay, so you can find out a union symbol and intersection symbol. Clear? So you have to find out from your symbol option. Your symbol font is also there, type S. Yes, clear? Okay, this one, these two symbols are there, select, insert, then close. On that place also not equal to is there, so you may write A B not equal to symbol, you have to also select from your insert symbol option, then A union of B. Over. Now next question is your change the font of the paragraph as Arial, size 10, justified and outside border. Okay, so suppose this is your paragraph, select this total paragraph, go for home tab, change the font name as Arial, size you may specify anything. Okay, then alignment is there and the outside border is there, select this one and here the border and outside border. Okay, here this is the output of outside border. Then that same thing, send your birthday invitation message to your 5 friends. Okay, so already I have discussed on your initial stage where mail merge is to be prepared. Okay, so now see, again I am showing you how you are able to create the mail merge. I copy this file because as per mail merge we have to create a new file. Okay, so this file is not necessary for me, so I close this file, don't save. Now create a new file. Okay, then you have to prepare a table, already the table data is there, then you have to save the file with the name of what? Related to data. Okay, so you can specify the name as data or dt or whatever it may be. Okay, so I am writing data 1 in E drive, it is saved. Over. Now you have to close this file. Complete. Again you have to open a new file for your letter structure. Now whatever the matter you have to type for your invitation, it is there. Okay, So you can type manually, just I am copy all this message, copy, and I paste it here. Okay, right click, then paste. Now these are to be invite from your mail merge option. So I remove this one and dear name. Okay, so here I have typed the total data. So after typing, your next task is how to execute the mail merge option. Okay, so go for mailing, then select recipient, use existing list. Inside E drive, you are having one data one file, select that data one, open. Okay, now the insert merge field is active. Position your cursor, click here, then name, press enter, click here, then address, then press enter, click here, then pin code, then press enter. Because I have to type one below one, that's why I am pressing the enter key. Now right side of dear, you have to put your the name. So here also insert merge field and select the name. Clear? The formatting is complete. After that you have to save the file. And where to be saved? Inside your specific drive, and you have to remember the drive name, and my file name is let1. Okay, so last one is your data file, that's why I have written data1. Now this is the letter file, so I have written let1. You may write anything, but you have to remember the name. Clear? Now the last step is, so here we are executing only 3 steps. Click is mail merge, then select recipient, insert merge field, then finally is your finish and merge. Click, then click edit individual, then all option is active, click on OK. Now see, 2 Ajay BBSR, the pin code is there, and go for down. Yes, another letter is prepared with 2 Rohit. Yes, go for down, 2 Mohit. Okay, so I have only 3 friends, so only 3 letters is prepared by using the mail merge concept. Okay, so this is all about your MS Word. Okay.